The next one. All his attempts to win the favor of his boss proved infructuous. Infructuous is a negative word because in is a negative prefix. All his attempts to win the favor of his boss proved infructuous means proved useless, of no use. That means he wanted to impress his boss, but for that he made a lot of efforts. But whatever efforts he made to impress his boss proved useless, because all his efforts were of no use. So we want a word that has a meaning like of no use, but not successful. The options are meaningless, unnecessary, redundant, fruitless. Meaningless means having no purpose or reason. We are not talking about possessing meaning or not possessing meaning in this context. A is eliminated. Unnecessary means not needed, something that is not required, doesn't fit the meaning of the word infructuous, eliminated. Redundant is more than what, no longer needed. It means like extraneous, superfluous, does not fit the meaning of the word infructuous. Fruitless, fruitful means successful, of much use. Fruitless means unsuccessful, not successful. Fruitless is unproductive. Unproductive means like not gaining results, not gaining positive results, not reaching success. Useless, the answer must be fruitless. So all his attempts to win the favor of his boss proved infructuous, fruitless. It means he made many efforts, but all his efforts were useless. All his efforts didn't bring any positive result as a meaning. The next one. As she had never been in such a situation before, her apprehension was understandable. As is a cause and effect indicator, must connect a negative reason and a negative result, or a positive reason and a positive result. As she had never been in such a situation before, negative, her apprehension was understandable. Now apprehension means the fear. Now if we are new to something, we'll have some fear in ourselves regarding how we do it. When you're new to a job, we fear. We'll have the fear in ourselves. How am I going to do the job? How am I going to get adjusted to the atmosphere? How am I going to get used to my work and all? Apprehension is fear. Now here, as she had never been in such a situation before, her fear was understandable. Undoubtedly, it's very natural that everyone has fear when he or she in such a situation. And that fear is understandable because he has never been in such a situation before. Her fear was understandable here is positive. So in this case, this idea must also be positive. Fear being understandable is positive, undoubtedly. So an idea can be negatively charged as well as positively charged. The charge of an idea depends on the context in which the idea is. Now the result is her fear was understandable, positive. The reason must also be positive. So it is understandable because she has never been in such a situation before. The options are eagerness. We want a meaning like fear. Apprehension is a negative word. Eagerness is enthusiasm to do something, positive, eliminated. Fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by something. Here she has fear because she has never been in such a situation before. Must be considered. Negative word. Hesitation is the act of pausing before doing something, being reluctant to do something, being hesitant to do something, unwilling to do something, not being ready to do something, does not fit the meaning of the word apprehension, gone. Excitement, a feeling of great enthusiasm, excited to do something, contradicting the meaning, positively charged, eliminated. The answer must be fear. As she had never been in such a situation before, her fear was understandable. The next one. You should not get paranoid about what others think of you. You should not get paranoid about what others think about you means you should not get tensed regarding about what others think about you. That means you should not just care about. You shouldn't even care about what others think about you. It means be your own self. That is the meaning. The options are flattered by, influenced by, obsessed with, upset by. Flattered by is to feel very pleased, right? What others think about you is a think of you is the meaning of the sentence. Flatter does not fit here, eliminated. You can never get flattered by what others think of you. You can get flattered by others, by what others say to you, like appreciating you, praising you in a negative way. You can never get influenced by what others think of you. You get influenced by what others do or others say, eliminated. You should not get obsessed with. Obsessed with means worry about something. Makes sense. You should not worry about what others think of you. It means there's no need for you to worry about or think about what others think of you. It means there's no need for you to care about what others think about you. Just neglect what others think of you. That's the meaning. Upset by is disappointed. We can never get upset, or we should not get upset by what others think of us. We can get upset by what others tell us, others do to us. Gone. The answer must be C. You should not get obsessed with what others think of you. Means we should not worry about what others think of us. Just lead our own life. I wonder if his intervention in the dispute will be of any help. The options are interception, interruption, mediation, meddling. I wonder if his intervention in the dispute will be of any help. Intervention means just stepping in without a reason. Just stepping in without a reason. Stepping in means like interfering. Just interfering or just stepping in without a reason is called intervention. Interception is the act of stopping someone or something. In this case, we are not stopping someone or something. We are just stepping in. So, does not fit this context. Eliminated. Interruption is the act of interrupting. Interrupting means like making something go on a halt. There was an interruption there. That means like something was going on. A halt happened because of an interruption. Does not fit here. Gone. Mediation is the act of mediating, like middlemen, brokers and all. Gone. Meddling is becoming involved. I wonder if his involvement in the dispute will be of any help. That is the meaning of the sentence, and that meaning comes with the word meddling. ing word acting as a noun. His is a possessive pronoun. Invention must be a noun. It's an IUN word. So word that we use to replace word intervention must also be a noun. His meddling is an ing word. An ing word acting as a noun is called a gerund. We have discussed this role in the topic pronouns. The pronoun that comes in front of a gerund must be in the possessive form. The pronoun that comes in front of a gerund must be in the possessive form. His meddling is a gerund. His is a possessive pronoun. That concept is also completely fine. The next one. A strange mental aberration often made her forget her own name. Negatively charged because it made her forget her own name. A mental aberration. Aberration is a negative word because AB is a negative prefix. A strange mental aberration made her forget her own name. The options are eccentricity, insanity, disorder, illusion. Eccentricity is strange or unusual. The word strange is already there. Eccentric means something is strange. An eccentric person means a strange person. It becomes an error with a redundancy, repetition. Option A is gone. Insanity is a state of being seriously mentally ill, abnormal. Sanity means being normal, the state of being normal. Insanity is a state of being abnormal. We are not talking about a serious mental disorder. We are talking about a strange mental one that makes her forget her own name. She is not abnormal, so B is gone. A strange mental disorder. Yes, a strange mental disorder. It's always mental disorder. Disorder means a state of confusion. As she has a strange mental disorder, she often forgets her own name. Makes sense. Leave. Illusion is a false belief. Does not fit here at all. Illusion is like hallucination. What we believe it's there, but in fact it's not there. A false belief does not fit here. Gone. The answer must be C. A strange mental disorder often Made her forget her own name. Made her to forget is wrong. It was made her forget. Made her do, made her sing, made her dance, made her sleep, made her forget. V1 plural. He treats with disdain anyone who goes to him for help. Disdain is a negative word because dis is a negative prefix. He treats with disdain anyone who goes to him for help. That means if anyone goes to him for help, he thinks that this person is valueless. Means this person is worthless. He is of no worth. And that's the reason why he has come to me for help. This is what he thinks. He treats with disdain anyone who goes to him for help. The options are contempt, disgust, insolence, displeasure. Contempt means a feeling that a person or thing is worthless. Fits the context. And if anyone goes to him for help, he thinks that that person is worthless, and that's the reason why he has come to me for help, or has gone to him for help. Disgust is strong disapproval. Does not fit. When you compare contempt and disgust, hatred. Disgust is hatred or dislike. When you compare contempt and disgust, the one that fits here more is contempt. Disgust is gone. Insolence is rude and disrespectful behavior. Being insolent does not fit here. Eliminated. Displeasure is lack of pleasure. A feeling of being annoyed or angry. There's no need for him to feel annoyed or angry there. It's about how he treats people. How he treats people who goes to him for help, that is a meaning. That meaning comes with contempt. He treats with contempt anyone who goes to him for help. Means he considers that person valueless or worthless. A person of no worth or no value. He spoke impromptu on the occasion. Now, impromptu speech competition. Impromptu speech competition means we will not get the topic beforehand. Only when we go to the dais to deliver the speech, ready to deliver, they give us a topic. At that moment, without even getting time to prepare on the topic, we have to deliver the speech. Such a speech is termed as an impromptu speech. The options are eloquently, prompt, impromptu. Without eloquently means in a fluent manner. That's not the meaning of the word impromptu. Eliminated. With preparation, spontaneous. Without preparation, spontaneously. This is the meaning. Spontaneously means like all of a sudden, at the moment, at the spur of the moment. At the moment, all of a sudden is spontaneously. Without preparation. Must be considered. Without enthusiasm. This is in a way positive. Without enthusiasm is negative. With great force, with all strength. Now whatever we say, we must say it in a forceful manner. Only then we can create an impression on others. We can impress others. But that is not the meaning of the word impromptu. Impromptu means like without preparation. All of a sudden, that meaning comes with option B, spontaneously, without preparation. He spoke spontaneously or without preparation on the occasion. The next one. The perpetual noise made it impossible for them to concentrate on the problems. Perpetual noise means something that continues, something that doesn't stop, right? Keeps prolonging. Something that keeps prolonging, something that keeps going on without a stop is perpetual, constant one, not without a halt or pause. The perpetual noise is a noun, perpetual is an adjective. The option that we go for must also be an adjective. Irritating, adjective. Constant, adjective. Unlimited, adjective. Recurrent, adjective. The perpetual noise made impossible for them to concentrate on the problems. They were trying to concentrate. As the noise kept going, they could not concentrate. As the noise kept prolonging, they could not concentrate. Irritating is causing impatience, not the meaning of the word perpetual. Persistent. We want the meaning like persistent. Continuing. Constant, a situation that does not change. A situation that does not change means that keeps going the same way. Makes sense? Unlimited means not limited. Nothing like unlimited noise. There's nothing like limited noise or unlimited noise. Eliminated. Recurrent means occurring often, that is repeatedly. Does not fit the meaning of the word perpetual. Eliminated. Answer must be constant. The constant noise made it impossible for them to concentrate on the problems. That means the continuing noise made it impossible for them to concentrate. Yet it is possible for a writer to be copious in his words and at the same time give the reality of a natural form. It is possible for a writer to be copious in his words. Copious in his words means using many words, right? Copious in his words means using many words. That is the meaning. Verbose, while speaking for a long time, verbose. The options are scanty. Scanty is the opposite of copious. We want a word that has meaning like many words. Scanty means like insufficient in quantity or small quantity. Plentiful, yielding great quantities, can be a synonym. Repetitive is getting repeated, saying again. Right? Does not fit the meaning of the word copious. And actually an author, a writer will not be repetitive, right? Because he says one thing only once, then he moves on to the other things, he narrates. Arrogant, behaving in an unpleasant or rude way. Now here, and is a support indicator. Must always connect either two positive ideas or two negative ideas. We have the underlined word in the idea beforehand. Come to the idea afterhand. At the same time, give the reality of a natural form as positive. And as a support indicator, the second idea is positive. So first idea must also be positive. Option D says arrogant, behaving in an unpleasant or rude manner, negatively charged, eliminated. The answer must be B. It is possible for a writer to be plentiful in his words and at the same time give the reality of a natural form. The next one. The security arrangements made for the visiting dignitary were impeccable. We have discussed this word impeccable, flawless, without any mistakes or without any errors. That is impeccable. And it is about the security arrangements made for the visiting dignitary. So it must be without any mistake or errors, without any fault, without any flaw and all. Flawless, elaborate, grand, tight. Flawless means without any defects, means perfect. Right? Without any defects doesn't mean the same as perfect. Fits here. Elaborate is planned or carried out with great care. Yes, fits the context, but not the meaning of this word. Grand is most important of its kind. Elaborate, grand. In fact, the arrangement must be elaborate and in a way it must be grand. These two in a way mean the same, eliminated. Tight means hard to move. The security arrangements must be tight, correct? But that is not the meaning of impeccable. Even though tight fits here, it doesn't fit the meaning of the word impeccable, eliminated, and so must be flawless. The security arrangements made for the visiting dignitary were impeccable, were flawless or faultless, were without any mistakes or errors. Even today, many people are guided by abstruse moral values. Abstruse moral values. Abstruse is a negative word because AB is a negative prefix. Abstruse moral values means they don't know exactly what moral values are. They don't have a precise idea of what moral values are. They don't have a clear idea of what moral values are. That is the meaning of the word. There is a meaning of the word abstruse and there is a meaning of this context. The options are dangerous, impracticable, obscure, irrational. Dangerous means likely to cause harm. There's nothing like dangerous moral values, does not make sense, eliminated. Impracticable, impossible in practice to do, means which cannot be brought into reality, which cannot be practiced. Moral values can be practiced, does not make sense, eliminated. Obscure means not clearly expressed or easy to understand, makes sense. Obscure means unclear, abstruse means unclear, so we want an option that is meaning like unclear, Even today many people are guided by abstruse moral values, negatively charged, clear is positive, unclear is negative, and obscure means unclear. Leave it there. Irrational means not logical, illogical, not based on reason. Illogical moral values does not make sense, gone, and so must be C. Even today, many people are guided by obscure moral values. That means like they don't know exactly what moral values are. They have an unclear picture of moral values. That's the meaning of this sentence. Negatively charged, obscure is also negatively charged. The workers tried their best to thwart the plans of the management. Thwart means to fail, not being successful, failing, right? Not being successful, not productive. That is the meaning, negatively charged. The options are embarrass, embitter, frustrate, hasten. Embarrass means to feel awkward. We cannot embarrass the plans of the management. We can embarrass the management. We cannot embarrass the plans of the management. We cannot ridicule or make fun of. We cannot insult the plans of the management. We can embarrass the management. Option A is eliminated. Embitter means to make someone feel bitter, feel insulted and all. We cannot embitter the plans of the management. We can embitter the management. Eliminated. Frustrate means to prevent from progressing. Can we prevent the plans from progressing? Yes. We can prevent the plans from progressing. That means we can frustrate the plans of the management. Makes sense. Hasten means be quick to do something. Thwart is negative. Hasten is positive. Eliminated. The answer must be frustrate. The workers tried their best to frustrate the plans of the management. That means to prevent the plans of the management from progressing. The prisoners of war signed the document under coercion. The prisoners of war signed the document under coercion. Coercion has a meaning like pressure, under pressure. Correct usage. Under pressure means they did not want to sign the document, but they were compelled or forced to sign the document. They were made to sign the document. Someone made them sign the document. That's the meaning. The options are compulsion, confusion, supervision, security. Negatively charged here. The sentence is negatively charged. Compulsion is being forced to do something. Yes. Being compelled to do something. Makes sense? Confusion, under pressure, means they were forced to do it. They were compelled to do it. Confusion is unclear in one's mind about something. Being ambiguous. Does not fit this context at all. Under confusion, they were made to sign the document. Under confusion does not make sense. Eliminated. Supervision is the act of supervising someone. That's a positive word actually. Supervisor. We want the sentence to be negatively charged. The prisoners of war signed the document under supervision. Does not make sense. Security, positively charged. The state of being free from danger or threat is called security. The prisoners of war signed the document under security. The sentence, the meaning is completely changed. We want the sentence to be negatively charged, not positively charged. Eliminated. The answer must be the prisoners of war signed the document under coercion. That means under compulsion, under pressure. They were forced to sign the document. So you understand the meaning of a sentence? Frame a word of your own to replace a word given in the question, given as the question, and then see which word among the options has a meaning similar to that of the word you have on mind. That way we can keep eliminating some options. And prefix, suffix and root will surely help us to identify the part of speech of a word, of the underlined word, and to get to know whether the word carries a negative charge or a positive charge. Got it? Thank you.